flag. Ahoy there, matey. Welcome aboard the world of boating.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
The radio show devoted exclusively to the boating lifestyle.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Brought to you by worldofboating.com, your internet portal for the boating enthusiast.
I was just looking into buying a boat of my own.
Call World of Boating toll-free now at 1-8888-28-BOAT. That's 1-888-828-BOAT.
And welcome. This is the World of Boating. Greg, your first mate. Barry the boater, rounding out the crew with a special guest today. We got Casey the Tobacco Nut from our sister show, Scuba Radio, to help us out. He is he's a scuba diver, but he's also a part-time boater. And he's going to assist us today because I wanted to recruit the scariest member of the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad to join us on the World of Boating Halloweeny Spooktacular edition of the show today.
I am also a ghost hunter, certified, done documented things.
Really?
Been on shows.
He's a ghost hunter, whack job.
Oh, you're one of those.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. No, you're not even joking right now. You're serious.
No, I've been on the Halloween special for Channel 2.
Yeah. That's
I
something.
went through the May Stringer house in Brooksville and took the first writer newspaper crew through there, and they decided it was haunted, so we got certified as haunted. They're doing night tours now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually done stuff.
Wow. Spooky. That is really spooky. I don't even know what to make of that. I didn't know you were going to go there today.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shock you like that with unknown information.
Well, that's just what you do. He's Casey the Tobacco Nut. He's into all kinds of different paranormal activity, which is appropriate for a show like we're going to do today. And I bet you didn't know. I know our passengers didn't know, as we're going to navigate the latest boating news and information today around right before Halloween, how boating and Halloween go hand in hand. Much more than you think. I mean, there are Halloween parades and events going on this weekend like you wouldn't believe. And whether there's real paranormal activity connected to them, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out from Casey. And that's why we brought him on. But really, I just wanted to cover the fact that I didn't realize there were this many Halloween boat parades going on. I mean, we've talked about Christmas boat parades quite a bit, but Halloween is getting bigger and bigger. And people are, boats are, the captains and everything, the owners are getting in these parades and dressing up their boats for Halloween, similar probably to what they would do for Christmas, I assume, for a parade. You just get the black and orange type of lights going, Barry, or what?
Yeah, but I think it's also because Halloween falls on a Friday this year.
Well,
so
okay,
if you think about a lot of people that are going to go boating in the evening, which is the best time to do it for Halloween,
right?
They don't want to have to go to work the next day.
Of course.
Especially if at the trail, their boat, launch from ramps and all that stuff. I mean, people that have boats behind their houses, they can do this whenever they want.
Yeah.
But
we've already talked about that, the best day to go to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Parade next week will be Friday. Maybe Fort Lauderdale International
Boat Parade.
Boat show, parade. Well, it'll be a parade as people line up their boats.
They'll already be lined up and sitting there, but you can also take the water taxis. So if you do go to the boat show, you can get a one-day ticket and just ride the water taxis from one part to the next part.
Yeah. So what's the best day to score candy? You say the day after. It'll be Saturday. Barry,
no, I think they do it all week, because the times I've been there before, they had the bowl out starting the first day and all the way to the end till they run out.
Well, Barry's on a mission when he goes. Yeah,
sure. I carry an empty backpack.
Right. You actually carry a backpack, or is it just a pillowcase?
I used to carry a backpack, but
it's his oxygen tank. Come on, Barry.
Oh, get out of here! I don't need that anymore.
Casey
I'm falling
goes
apart in other places
as Santa. Right? As a drunken Santa, and just fill your sack with candy. Is that what your goal will be next week?
I just explained to him that, I need this for the hungry children at Christmas. And that, when I'm not giving out presents, I'll be distributing it off the sleigh.
Ah, that's the lie that you that you share with vendors there at the boat show. All right. Well, though, they're going to keep an eye out for you. But for those of you not going to the boat show, or, you might want to.
Boat show.
Yeah. I mean, there are literally boat parades for Halloween going on all over the country, not just Florida. I mean, first, let's start out of Florida. Is there one actually happening during the boat parade in Fort Lauderdale? I thought I did see something going on.
I haven't seen anything there. I did find one in Clearwater.
Yeah.
It's called the Halloween Party. Well, there's a Halloween Party Cruise, Saturday, October 28th. Wear your best costume for the Tropics Annual Halloween Costume Cruise and Krabby's Hideaway at the after party.
Yeah.
Cruise includes a 1-hour cruise, $35. It's in Clearwater, Florida. It's a nice tour. It's a nice evening. It's always nice to go in someone else's boat, even if you're paying $35 for it. Right. You have an enjoyable night out on someone else's boat. You don't have to clean it. You don't have to stow it. You don't have to do anything else.
Gotcha. Well, I see in Fort Lauderdale, they do have, I mean, this is like a cruise on the Liberty of the Seas. They're doing the Grown and Sexy Halloween Boo Cruise.
Is that grown as in what you feel like when you're in pain?
Maybe. It depends on how much booze you drink.
Or how
probably.
Old you are, right?
Yeah, but it's on the Liberty of the Seas, so that's a cruise ship.
Yeah,
kind of thing. But that's happening Friday, I guess.
And then you also
Caribbean.
have another thing going on in Tampa. It's called the American Victory Ship and Museum presents Undead in the Water 8, Iron Widow. The Undead in the Water is Tampa's premier authentic nautical haunted attraction. Traverse multiple decks of this historic World War II cargo ship, armed only with nerves of steel and a will to survive.
Okay.
And it is indeed haunted.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, that's spooky.
I've been on there with my crew and went with a couple other ghost hunters, and all times you got clear evidence, voices recorded.
Really?
We watched door close, one of the big iron doors, and nobody was there.
Yeah. Couldn't have been wind. It was a ghost.
I don't think wind's going to blow one of those below deck doors shut.
Yeah.
But you haven't been behind Greg when he's eating a burrito.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
True on that.
The only haunted boat I've been on, and it's world renowned for it, is the Queen Mary out in Long Beach.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That is supposedly seriously haunted. And I will say, I've been on it a few times, and I've never seen any ghosts. I've heard a lot of the stories, but there are parts of the boat that you walk through, you do kind of get a kind of a creepy vibe, just from the atmosphere that you're going below deck, or you're walking through some of the hallways of the old, guest rooms and things. And
I tell everybody, take your camera, even if you're just walking down the hallway to the elevator,
right,
and snap lots of pictures. Then when you get home, put those on your home computer and blow them up.
Right.
And you'll see a lot more than what you thought was in that picture.
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of crazy orbs and some old dead person looking over your shoulder.
Or a face,
and stuff like
or an actual ghoul, or who knows
ghoul.
What.
Oh, geez. Yeah. I mean,
St. Augustine's famous for
I mean, how do you keep your boat from becoming haunted, by the way? Is there any kind of... Is that one of the reasons why you don't break any rules? Like, you don't rename a boat. Yeah, stuff like that.
No, that bananas is for fishing.
Okay. Well, how do you keep the ghouls off your vessel?
You don't let anyone die on your boat.
That's the trick. As long as no one dies on your boat, you're good.
Policy. Yeah, I try to keep all people alive when they're on my boat.
Huh. Okay.
Because when they die, their soul gets attached to whatever they were. That's why you hear about haunted houses all the time.
Right.
If someone died in that house, then the family goes to sell it later on. You start hearing creaking and noises going on.
Yeah. But what if a ghost is just floating by and said, "Hey, that's a pretty nice boat. I'd like to. Maybe I'll hang out on this one for a while." It could happen, couldn't it? Like a poltergeist on your vessel?
Sure, why
not? Well, we got a ghost hunter to help us keep that at bay.
That's right.
Next on the World of Boating. Stay close.
You're listening to the World of Boating Radio Network.
explorer in the other 2/3 of your world. Be the buddy who takes the kids in the aquarium instead of just to it. Be adventurous. Be amazed. Be a diver.
Hosting a radio show about scuba diving and boating is one of the best gigs on the planet. It's actually part of my job to check out and report on cool new products I personally use to enhance my diving and boating adventures. However, I do believe in sharing the joy, and this is why we've added Nanook protective hard cases to our list of products you can now purchase on the merchandise page at scubaradio.com. Nanook cases are designed to protect the most sensitive equipment in the harshest environments. Underwater photographers, listen up. From their high-impact NK7 resin to their exclusive Power Claw latches, Nanook has raised the bar for those of you that demand the best protection for your gear. Plus, Nanook protective cases cost less than similar products currently on the market. The company has been around for over 15 years, but it's new to the U.S., so we've made a small number of Nanook cases available exclusively for you at a special introductory price on the merchandise page at scubaradio.com. Go there now and check out Nanook, the evolution of protection.
Traffic sucks, unless you're scuba diving with Mike Scott.
Mike glanced down at his dive computer. It showed less than 50 PSI left in his tank. Probably just a few more breaths.
Or riding shotgun in a thrilling car chase.
One bullet hit the Jeep's windshield, spiderwebbing the passenger side. Mike shifted into second gear and felt the Jeep leap forward. This just got serious.
Escape your commute with audiobooks from author Eric Douglas. Download to your phone. Go to booksbyeric.com or audible.com.
Successfully navigated the Sea of Commerce and now are clear to cruise with the world of boating.
I do like the water.
The radio show devoted exclusively to the boating lifestyle.
The sun, the sea air, good friends.
Brought to you by worldofboating.com, your internet portal for the boating enthusiast.
Welcome aboard. I will be your captain. You'll be my scallywags. I don't know what that means, but you will be them. And here's how we play.
Thank you for your attention and welcome aboard.
Let's go.
This is the world of boating. Greg, your first mate, Barry the Boater, special guest, Casey the Tobacco Nut from our Scuba Radio show. He's a certified ghost hunter / nut job. Ghost hunter.
He's a ghostbuster.
Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the credentials. He's been in haunted houses. He's been on TV shows.
I can show you a photo
of you and a ghost.
He has one.
Really? What? Yeah. Oh my gosh! You can see this on Facebook Live, YouTube.
You see the red shirt.
Twitch, X.
Yeah. You see the red shirt.
That's the red.
Me.
And then there's a big blob about to eat you.
And then off to the right, there's a gentleman holding a yellow box.
Yeah.
He's not there.
That's the ghost trap. Oh wait, no.
He's not there.
Wow.
There was nobody around me. Well, that I could see.
Yeah.
But they caught this on camera.
Looks like a Geiger counter.
Huh. It does. Well, it looks like one of those Ghostbusters.
I don't know, but if you can see him, you can see through his legs.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Mm.
Wow. Okay.
So,
well, I mean, I don't really want to have that experience. So if I'm on my boat or I'm on Barry's boat, how do we keep our boats from becoming haunted?
Well, I found all kinds of information if you want me to read it to you.
Okay. I want to know the protocol of what to follow to make sure, we avoid these kind of unfortunate encounters, because some of them you may find intriguing, especially this time of year.
Sure.
But other times I don't prefer to be spooked.
Well, first your boat, you need to have a proper christening.
Okay.
So you have to give the boat a new name. If you bought a used boat, it is considered bad luck to keep the old name.
All right.
Which may carry the previous owner's misfortunes.
Ooh.
So first thing you have to do is have a cleansing ceremony to remove all old energy and all old heritage from the old boat's name. And you may not think it's named. You may look at a boat and go, "Oh, there's no name on it." But that doesn't mean somebody down the line didn't call it ethyl.
So
You know?
you cleanse it by what? Giving it a boat wash, or
Kind of. You do a cleansing with bleaching water, and then you do a little sage, and then you do a holy water spritzing,
Right.
and then it's ready for its new name.
Okay. And if you don't do that, you're opening yourself up to potential spirits to inhabit your vessel.
Well, that's only the first part.
freeloaders, and they may be good or bad ghosts.
And some people say you write the name of your new name on a piece of paper and leave it on a counter or a surface area, and then overnight. And if you come back, the new name is still there. The boat agrees with you. If it's not there or on the floor or something else, pick a new name. The boat doesn't like it.
Wow, that's creepy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and this is science we're talking about right now, right? Just for the record.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pseudoscience. Offer a libation to the sea as part of the ceremony. Pour a bit of wine or champagne onto the deck of a boat as an offering to the gods of the sea to ensure good fortune.
Does it matter if it's a top shelf or rot gut?
I wouldn't use MD 2020.
The gods of the sea know.
Yeah. You might as well get some good stuff.
I'd go top shelf.
Really? I wouldn't want to waste the good booze.
Don't be cheap.
You don't have to waste much. It's just a drop.
Look, you could always take a straw and just suck it up off the deck.
That would be bad luck.
If you were having a ceremony at Walt's house, do you think Walt would know whether it was top shelf?
Oh, of course he would know.
Oh, yeah.
But he wouldn't be wasting any of that booze either.
So I would think the gods of the sea would know the difference.
Well, they may, but I mean, as long as you've made the gesture, shouldn't that be enough?
No, I think they'd look at that's what you're offering me. Is that stuff?
Yeah, like if you're gonna give me rock gut,
like,
okay, fine.
Let me see. Let me
I'll
show
get
you
you
what
back.
I'll offer you in return.
And that's right. Let's see what kind of protections you're going to get.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
So
going to get cheap protection.
just
That's like
do a
buying
little
cheap insurance.
splash of booze to christen the vessel, just to be safe. Okay.
And then traditionally, the christening concludes with a bottle of champagne being broken against the hull, which symbolizes a blessing for the vessel. Now, on my boat, which is made out of polyethylene, that bottle may pop right off, bounce off of it.
Yeah.
Aim for the trailer tie.
Oh, okay. I could do that. All right. Now, there are some things you could do to ward off spirits and use protective objects, such as if you had a mast, you can nail a horseshoe to the mast. The iron in the horseshoe is believed to ward off evil spirits, and its traditional 7 nail holes are considered lucky.
All right. So you mount it to the mast?
Yeah. So if you have a sailboat, it'll work.
Right.
I do have a horseshoe outside. I could bring that to Casey if he wanted to put it on his boat.
Well, he doesn't have a sailboat either.
I'm hunting for my new boat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bring a.
I mean, will it help you and your 17-foot Triumph? I mean, you know what you could do. Yours is kind of like you said. It's at milk carton.
Yeah, I could hot glue. I could hot glue it to the.
Well, just heat up the horseshoe. Get it super hot in a fire. Just let it seal into the side of your vessel.
Into the side of the vessel.
It would look cool too.
Good. Yeah.
And then you can just say,
send us a video.
Yeah, and then you can say, when people get on your boat, hey, what happened here? What was this? Fucking mule kicked me.
Mule?
Yeah, kicked me. That's
you
what
did
happened.
It this time. Bring a cat aboard. A ship's cat is considered good luck. I have a cat, as it not only hunts rodents, but it also is believed to have magical powers that can control the weather. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't
use that down here.
Don't do a black cat.
Yeah. Use iron, silver, and salt. Historically, these 3 substances were believed to be effective defenses against malevolent, spirits. You can sprinkle the salt in the corners or use iron and silver charms.
All right.
Now, I've seen salt used before. I don't know about iron and silver. Iron obviously will rust on the boat, eventually leaving nasty rust marks. Silver.
Well, I thought the salt was for vampires. They keep vampires from boarding your vessel.
No, they're used to keep evil. Didn't you watch? What was the name of that show?
Exorcist.
No, not The Exorcist.
Scream?
Trying to remember the two brothers that were always hunting evil. Yeah.
Wasn't it Evil something?
No,
What,
I
Evil
can't
Dead?
remember. It was a TV show. They were on for years and years. They met God. They did all kinds of things.
What, X-Files? Wait, I don't know.
No, not the X-Files. I'll find it.
Weren't they like
Were they boaters?
the Winchester brothers?
Winchester's brothers. Yeah, that's it. From what was the name of the show?
I
You don't
thought
remember
that
it?
was the name of the show. I got lucky.
No.
Was it like
no.
Black and White Days or what?
No,
Going way
I'll
back,
get it
aren't
at the next. Let me finish this, and then I'll look that one up. Okay, here are actions to avoid inviting bad spirits. Never invite Greg onto your boat.
you? No, I only travel with the top shelf spirits available.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Okay.
do bad
Do not
spirits.
kill an albatross.
What?
These seabirds. Yeah. Oh, I've heard this before.
That's bad luck. That'll
That's
draw
bad
in the
luck.
spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they sail the seas just like you do.
Huh.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, there you go. We're learning together on this Halloween edition of the World of Boating. Stay close.
You're listening to the World of Boating Radio Network.
Traffic sucks unless you're scuba diving with Mike Scott.
Mike glanced down at his dive computer. It showed less than 50 psi left in his tank. Probably just a few more breaths.
Or riding shotgun in a thrilling car chase.
One bullet hit the Jeep's windshield, spiderwebbing the passenger side. Mike shifted into second gear and felt the Jeep leap forward. This just got serious.
Escape your commute with audiobooks from author Eric Douglas. Download to your phone. Go to booksbyeric.com or audible.com.
Do you have a message or product you need to share with the boating world? Well, look no further than the World of Boating radio show. Just like you, thousands of boating enthusiasts are hearing this message, and we could be talking about you and your product or service as early as next Saturday. Remember, a terrible thing happens when you don't advertise. Nothing. Go to worldofboating.com, send us an email, and let's get to work to make your marketing message matter.
You have successfully navigated the Sea of Commerce and now are clear to cruise with the World of Boating.
I do like the water.
The radio show devoted exclusively to the boating lifestyle.
The sun, the sea air, good friends.
Brought to you by worldofboating.com, your internet portal for the boating enthusiast.
Who are you?
We're from the State Mental Institution. We chartered the boat. We're going to go fishing, and that's all there is to it.
But I won't cry myself to sleep, 'cause my soul no longer weeps, but my body lies in the heart of the sea.
This is the World of Boating. Greg, your first mate, Barry the boater, and our special guest, Casey the tobacco nut, / ghost hunter, paranormal investigator. Quite apropos since it is, Halloween this week. We're trying to make sure you're safely boating on your vessel and not attracting any unwanted spirits other than the ones that you consume when you're not at the helm and boating. But yeah, I mean, it's something to think about. A lot of boat parades going on this week. You might want to take advantage of and enjoy the festivities. But sometimes you got to be extra careful. If a black cat crosses the bow of your vessel when it's tied up at the dock, that's probably not a good sign, is it, Barry? Is that on the list of things to avoid or no?
No. Why would you even have that on there? No. Well, we were talking about
a black cat crossing your path, Barry.
Well,
if it was, then it would have to walk on water because a boat lives on water, right?
Okay. So, if it hopped on your vessel and
it's not crossing my path, it's just a passenger.
Okay.
That's why they said you should bring a cat
defer
aboard.
to the nut.
To the Ghostbuster. Oh, Supernatural was that TV show we were talking about. I'm sure there was someone yelling at the radio saying, "You dummies! It's Supernatural. You know the names of the Winchesters. How come you don't?"
You actually could have stopped at "You dummies" and wouldn't have to even
go any further than that. Thanks. I appreciate that. Anywho, do not kill an albatross. These seabirds were thought to carry the souls of dead sailors, and harming one would invite misfortune.
Okay.
So don't kill them. Do not whistle on board. So if you ever whistle on my boat again, I'm going to toss you over.
Wait, ever? Or what do you mean?
Ever. Yep. Whistling is believed to challenge the wind and can cause a storm.
Is that true, Casey? I defer to you on this.
I have heard that. I've also heard from some Native Americans that you do not whistle in the dark.
You do not
really?
whistle in the dark.
Because you're attracting attention of wandering spirits who will hear that and come investigate.
Okay.
That's a good one. Never set sail on Friday. For centuries, Friday has been considered an unlucky day for setting sail, particularly Friday the 13th. So here's my question. How often do cruise ships set sail on Friday?
Well, I mean, we're going to have a lot of people doing it on Friday for Halloween. It's not the 13th, but it's the 31st. And 13 in reverse
is?
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd give it to Greg. He got that one.
Yes, he did.
See, that could be
So
kind
it
of creepy.
could be. Yeah. Leave clergy and flowers on land. Some superstitions advise against bringing clergymen or flowers on board as they both are associated with funerals and death. So never bring flowers if you're invited on a boat.
Wait. Never?
Never.
Never, ever?
Never, ever.
Well, that makes
Why,
no
you've
sense.
done that before?
What, bring flowers on a boat?
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course.
because it's associated with death. Why would you want to bring that aboard a boat?
Well, what if you're like releasing someone's ashes off of your boat?
Well, you're not bringing flowers. You're bringing their ashes. It doesn't say anything
But
about
people
that.
put flowers in the water when they do that kind of stuff. Sometimes.
Well, then you're not only releasing his ashes in the water, you're also bringing doom to the boat.
But
So that means all of
what
you
if
will
they're
be
pretty
cursed.
flowers? I mean, I don't
No,
know.
it's based on your intention.
Oh,
okay. So if your intention is to
So
celebrate,
if you're bringing flowers and you're releasing somebody's ashes or a wreath or something in their memory,
that's good.
then you're saying this person spent his time in the ocean. We want him to be happy.
Okay, but if you were, visiting an island and you just went ashore for a little while and you picked up some flowers that you wanted to take back.
not
to
saying
someone on
that
the
you
boat.
did this, right?
No, I'm asking for a friend.
You're asking
And
for a friend.
That wouldn't create bad juju for you, would it, Casey, or would it?
Well, the theory on it is that you're killing live plants and bringing them into your room for them to die.
Okay.
Not necessarily good energy.
But not the worst case scenario?
Probably not the
or-
worst. No.
Okay.
But you also have to believe in these things, right, Greggy?
Well, do you? Or it doesn't matter?
I don't know.
No, there are many proven instances where non-believers were slapped alongside their head until they believed.
Well, that's the thing is I have not been slapped alongside my head
Would you
yet.
like to go on a ghost tour with me?
I
Casey
be
would like
glad
to
do
accommodate
that,
you.
but I can't do that for a little while.
No,
but
okay,
yes, I do want to do that. Actually, I want to do that on the ship since you're so close to it. That ship that's docked there all the time. It's in Tampa Bay.
It's in Tampa, the Victory ship.
So let me
Yeah.
get this straight. You would like to go visit Casey on his boat so he could slap you upside the head?
No, we didn't say that.
Well, that
Casey
just
believes
sounds
that
kinda like fun.
if you believe in ghosts, then you believe in the afterlife. I would like to believe in the afterlife.
Okay.
I just never seen any ghosts. I have talked to other people that said they have seen ghosts of their family and all that.
All right, let me explain how to see ghosts.
Okay.
You will never see a ghost when you focus on it. Because since you were 3 years old, everybody told you nothing's there, don't, So you have formed a filter in your brain that there may be something in. If you walk into a room and you thought you saw a shadow in your peripheral vision,
Yeah.
you probably saw a ghost.
Oh.
But when you focused on it, your filter and your current brain and everything goes, nope, don't see anything. But
Okay, so it's
your peripheral will pick up actual activity.
Yeah.
So when you walk past a room or you walk into a room and you think you see something in motion,
right,
chances are you've seen a ghost.
Wow. Well, are you more likely to see a ghost, you think, out on a boat? than you would in just the real world, or it doesn't matter? I think when you're out on the water,
it's possible if you go on some of the older cruise ships that have had, bad experience. I think it's possible you would see more.
Well, so what do you do if you were to encounter something like that when you're out at sea, after you relieve yourself in your pants?
You clean up first.
Is there what's proper protocol to not upset them, make it worse?
You tell them that this is the boundary and you can't cross
shoo.
And basically, I carry a little vial of sea salt in my medicine pouch. And
you throw salt at them?
I don't throw salt at them, but I put a barrier in front of a door.
Yeah. And so it goes back to the whole vampire thing. The ghost may not be a bad thing, right? There's happy. It might be Casper for all we know.
No,
right?
They're not all bad.
Casper is cute.
Yes.
This is
he spends
insane.
way too much time in that little studio.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure our passengers know how to operate their vessels properly and safely during this Halloweeny period of time that we find ourselves in.
As Barry was saying, you can take iron, silver, salt, but you don't necessarily have to sprinkle it across your boat. You could put it in a little watertight pouch like a sachet and hide it somewhere in a dry box or somewhere else. It would still have the same effect.
A sachet? Yeah. Well, I don't even know what that is.
Well, satchel.
Oh, satchel. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Like a little medicine pouch you can put it on.
I don't know all the latest ghost lingo. Sorry.
It's a men purse
Trying
for
to
you.
learn. A man purse.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. More coming up. Stay close.
You're listening to the World of Boating Radio Network. Successfully navigated the Sea of Commerce and now are clear to cruise with the World of Boating.
I do like the water.
The radio show devoted exclusively to the boating lifestyle.
The sun, the sea air, good friends.
Brought to you by worldofboating.com, your internet portal for the boating enthusiast.
They'd do anything for Halloween.
What's the time? Spooky time. What's the time? Spooky time. What's the time? Spooky time. It's Halloween.
Oh, shut up, jerk.
It's spooky time.
I have a feeling that you're way off on this.
It's Halloween.
I don't like that story.
It's spooky time. Spooky time. Spooky time. Happy Halloween.
This is the World of Boating. That is kind of spooky at this time of year. And when you're on your boat, you might as well make the best of it and celebrate accordingly or avoid it at all costs. I think being out on a boat on Halloween or whether you're celebrating or not, you can have fun with it or you can avoid it at all costs. I guess it's just a personal preference, right, Barry?
Yeah, absolutely.
Friday, are you going to take your boat out Friday evening, maybe see some of the Halloween festivities down there in South Florida, or no?
No.
Are we scared the crap out of you now?
No.
No, we haven't scared you, or what?
No, I'm not afraid because unfortunately I have not seen a ghost yet.
Okay, so you're going to go out and possibly see if you can roll the dice and see one for once. Yeah.
No.
Are you going to take your little satchel or man purse of salt?
My man purse, yes.
And supposedly that's your defense. That's
my defense.
If you see an apparition while you're out there on the water, you should throw salt at it.
I'll salt the salt water with more salt.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
If worst comes to worst, just take a glass of salt water out of the ocean, let it dry out.
And then pour it back on. Yeah, let it dry out. And then,
will that count, Casey? If can you use salt water instead of salt? Will that keep them?
He's drinking from a brain.
Yeah, that is kind of. He's drinking
I have
salt.
to keep the juice in my flow. It's.
Okay. So you're actually drinking holy water to keep yourself
Well, of a
hydrated and
sort.
protected. All right. Yeah, it's
Can we talk about the weather for a second?
we could, I guess. Sure.
Please.
I mean, well, okay. So one of our friends booked a cruise, and it wasn't the Halloween cruise, but he's actually is he going out this week? Is it this weekend?
He's
leaves?
out there, I thought.
Is it right now?
Yeah, I think it just started. I don't know
Yeah,
when
because
the
he's
ship left.
complaining about not going to where it was supposed to go.
Yes, he's going out on a Virgin Voyage cruise out of Fort Lauderdale, and he was griping about the fact that the port had changed, and this is like his third cruise, and it's happened almost every time, where they booked a cruise, they're planning to go to this place, and then they switched it. But the cruise line, doesn't matter if it's Virgin or anyone, has that right to change the itinerary. It's in your ticket, and they got a lot of rights. Let's be honest. They're the house.
Well,
in this game. So if you get upset because they've decided not to go to a particular port that you had booked the trip for, you can whine and bitch moan as much as you want, and they might give you a little credit. But the weather's the weather, and the captain has to make a call. So I guess on this cruise, he was planning to go to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And they canceled that and moved it to Cozumel, which he's been to before. And I guess he was griping about that. But it was weather, and I told him, I said, dude, I would take that as a win. I mean, nothing wrong with the Dominican Republic. I mean, they have a cruise ship terminal, but it's an all touristy kind of cruise stop, and
it's going to be nicer weather. There is a storm out there, that is not necessarily going to directly hit Dominican Republic, but a storm isn't just in that little path of that big cone of doom that they put out there.
Right.
You also have the the outside winds, the tropical storm winds. The wave action doesn't just stop at that cone of doom. It goes out further. So it makes for a really rough, dangerous ride.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I could understand him being disappointed, but the question is, does he make these trips every year around the same time, September, October?
That was my question. Is he going the same time of year and expecting a different outcome?
Well, possibly. But
yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, it is potential, hurricane season.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
so in this,
it is
summer,
what it is. I mean,
yeah.
On the upside, if you wanted to go to the Dominican Republic and have kind of foul weather, maybe to set that foreboding mood of Halloween, that might lend itself to that type of crazy experience. Maybe
it may not be such a good experience.
He is on Virgin Atlantic, right?
Virgin Voyages.
Virgin Voyage.
Right.
So he could sit back and drink the high-end booze and then go order the perfectly cooked tomahawk steak.
Yeah.
And not really feel like, it's a complete loss.
Yeah. Well, he was just, complaining, I think, about the fact that it changed. I mean, honestly, when you compare those two ports, though, I mean, Cozumel has a lot more to offer. I mean, as far as you could get off the boat and go explore a much, much bigger city than the option he would have had in Dominican Republic.
Oh,
anyway.
The first thing I do in Cozumel is rent a Jeep and go.
Yeah.
You can't get lost. It's a big triangle.
Well, I guess there's that.
And you're going to go to all the bars along the different beaches and stop and have a good time and eat. And
right.
It's great.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think there's more, to possibly explore in Cozumel. But, I think he was taking it from the standpoint like, well, we haven't been to the Dominican Republic and wanted to kind of check it off the list from a travel standpoint, which I get. But,
yeah.
The weather's the weather. And trust me,
yeah.
Whether you're on one of these big boats, your own private vessel, you don't want to be in that mess. I mean,
and when you look at the weather,
rough.
Right. Yeah. So the weather, we have hurricane season. It's supposed to start in June and in the end of
November
30th. Okay. But the busiest times are September, October.
Right.
So if you're that worried about it, you don't take a cruise during that time.
Well,
now you could take it in the winter But then you have the cold fronts. When they come down, they make the Caribbean really rough when they pass by.
They can.
You can get some rough seas. So, I mean, there are different chances you take during different parts of the year. If you want, probably the best weather would be early spring.
Well, maybe. But once again, we've said this before. If you book a cruise or go out in the Caribbean right now, and there's not a storm, it's the best time of year to be out on the water.
Right. It's the flattest water now.
It's really great because it's cooled off just a little bit. The winds haven't really picked up, consistently. So you might have calmer seas, better visibility if you're a scuba diver, that kind of thing. And, you can avoid the storms. And that's all that cruise ship is doing this week is just going to a different spot. Well, there's a storm over here. We'll go over here. You'll be happy.
They're going to be in the opposite direction of this whole bad weather.
Right. Sounds like a pretty good move to me.
Make a prayer for the people in Jamaica, because this looks like it's going to be a direct hit right down the middle of it.
Yeah. Well,
we'll as a major storm. So I'm sure we have friends over there.
Yeah. So I mean, but that, that's the, you just got to take the weather as it comes.
Yeah.
And adjust accordingly and make the best of a situation. But I mean, I think they probably made a good choice.
Sounds like you're reciting Jimmy Buffett.
Possibly. Yeah. What is the name of that song? Is it just the weather or what?
Dealing with a hurricane season?
Best of the best, most situation is,
Okay. Yeah. That it just rolls off your lips.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not a singer with a hurricane like you, Greg.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just thinking that, you've been inhabited by an evil spirit. And
he's drinking from the brain.
Yeah. Well, or maybe it's a
I'm
spirit.
drinking from a skull. There's a difference.
And there's spirits in that skull.
Of course, I won't tell you what I keep in that skull.
Yeah, I think we figured it out. You pretty much illustrated it for us. On that note, we're going to wrap it up. Till next time, remember, whether it is sail or motor,
life is better as a boater.
Safe boating, everyone.
Here, you barnacle-bitten swab.
World of Boating is brought to you by worldofboating.com, your internet portal for the boating enthusiast.
Any of this getting through to you, son?
World of Boating is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Computer standing by.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past shows worldwide over the internet at worldofboating.com.
Computers can do that?
So tell a friend and come aboard every week for the World of Boating.
This is so great. I can't wait. I'm getting goosebumps. Feel me.
The radio show devoted exclusively to the boating lifestyle.
TTFN, ta-ta for now.
The opinions you just heard on the World of Boating are those of the hosts, callers, and guests. They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
What are you being such a weenie for?
While on the water, your safety and the safety of many others depends on you. So boat smart and operate your vessel only after receiving the proper training and instruction for your area.
There is a fine line between genius and madness.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at worldofboating.com.